see this. It's a bit dark in my video camera, but I'll try and get through this. Wooden bearer from Pallet. Been broken down. I've got the wood here. Now I'm doing a couple of boxes for my neighbour. Little planters. There's no bottoms in them. He doesn't want bottoms. He's putting a plastic pot inside them, so he doesn't want any bottoms on them. So I had to find a design that will work, and I think I found something, and I've adapted it to my way of building stuff. But first I take that bearer and I chopped them down to 14 inches. This ain't one, but this is an off-cut. I've already done them. Here, I've cut them down to 14 inches. I then, on each of them, put a rebate in using a circular saw. And this rebate is, let's get a piece of this, is the same thickness as this wood here, the main side pallet pieces, and it will join into here like that. What I've also done is one of the bearers I chopped down to I think it's 1.25 1.5 square, and I put a rebate in that as well. Now I'm going to screw this one to this side here and make up what I call the ziggurat corner, which is like that. It's basically like a step pyramid side, and that way I can have a piece coming in here and a piece coming in here, and I've got a nice thick leg on the outside. It's plenty enough to do this. I'm also doing it as a rough, not a smooth one, but I could do this. I'll run these through the planer and smooth these off and have a nice smooth finish on them. And probably what I would do if it was for myself, the edges of the boards here I would bevel with a 45-degree router bit and make them look like their tongue and groove on the sides, just to give it that bit extra fancy stuff. But what I've done is I've drilled 3 holes in the small piece, top, middle and bottom, as you say. I'll put this on here, and I've drilled the corresponding holes through, so I've put them through, so I've got pilot holes in this particular one. Let me turn this around so you can see it. I just need to place this on here and put a couple of screws in. Put one in at one end. Make sure she goes below the surface. Now I can straighten this up a bit. If they're a bit warped, you could do one end, do the middle, put that level, and then do the bottom one. This one wants to come out a bit, there we go. That's what I've done them with short lengths, because over a short length you'll find that any warpage, it's not a lot on it, so you can straighten them out quite easily. So that's the first box legs done. I'm going to get on and do the rest. Right, I've got the legs done. What I've also done is I took the planks off the plywood and cut them into 8 1/4 inch lengths. That gives me a 9.5 inch overall inside when I put them in the rebates like this here. So I've taken 2 of these and I've gone in with galvanised nails, and I've nailed these 2 per plank either side all the way down. I'll put a pull on there and see how much it actually used up. I had to reduce the width of these by 1/16, that's all. If I made it that little bit bigger, I wouldn't have had to reduce it, but reducing it meant that I've got some nice finished sides on here, the edges on here, and they butt up together really nice now as well. So I'll show you one I've already done, and that's how it is with the nails on the inside. Now the next lot I've got to nail in here like this, But what I'm going to do is make 2 of these up and then nail these inside afterwards. On the outside it looks like that, and it will be stained, but he's doing that, so because he's got some colour stain for his garden, so he wants the same colour as what his garden is. So I don't actually have that particular colour here, but he has, so he's going to be doing it. Okay, here's the box. It's basic. I think these ones here with the recesses in the for the panels, I think I like it. I haven't seen it done before, but yes, I do like that, and I think it's gonna work out to it's absolutely rock solid. That's not going anywhere. But what I would do for myself is I'll leave that bottom panel off there and put a floor in that, so that we're actually standing above the ground and I've got somewhere to drain water out of it. And I may even have a think about this. If I get some screws, I was thinking I might even put some screws in here, maybe a couple of screws in each corner, and to keep this wood off of the deck, and it should last a lot longer then. Don't look too bad. I mean, I've done better, but basically what he wanted is just a rough box for putting some plants in. Well, that's 2 of those done here so far, as you can see. Okay, I've cut these to 2 inches wide, and I've done a 45-degree angle on each of them, and just a couple of extra little cuts just to get them to fit nice and neatly. I cut them slightly over length so that I could get them level inside the actual box itself, so that the lining will go straight down. And I've still got to do the bevel on that side, but I want to make sure that I've got the bevel on the right side of everything before I fix them down. Okay, sorry for the shaky hand camera stuff, but I'm doing this from my neighbour's garden, and they're in situ here. There are 2 of them, and the bevel's been done. I also put a nail in the corners just to keep them level, and I don't think I need any more than that.